You're watching Tiki TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So all y'all who thinking that Donald Trump was going to bring peace and that this thing was going to end, I told you guys this morning. Come right back in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get the likes up. Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Kick. When we get 200 followers on Kick, we're going to be doing real live streams over on Kick when we get 200 followers. So make sure y'all subscribe to our Kick. All those links going to be in the description box. Follow us on X for all updates as well. The links will be in the description box below this video and in the comment section. If y'all want to donate, Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. You'll see that pinned in the chat and everything else as well. Sub up, like, share, and subscribe. The war is back on, you guys. Once again, the war is right back on. Donald Trump, the United States of America, have struck Iranian sites again, and the war is back on and cooking, man. This guy, again, man, this is what you guys wanted. This is what you guys voted for. This is what you guys asked for. And Donald Trump is going to give you what you want. He's going to give you a bad economy. He's going to give you a bad economy. He's going to give you beef. He's going to give you a lot of problems. And this is exactly what he's presented to the entire world right now. Donald Trump has a serious problem. And this is bad. This is bad. It's bad. That's all there is to it, man. So I'll give you guys the updates right now. Y'all come on in. Let me make sure I got this linked in with everybody. So everybody's tapped in. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. All right, here we go. So Iran has called off the peace talks now. Iran wants nothing to do with it. They've called it off. Iran is claiming that they've been attacked. Basically, the United States forces struck 2 IRGC boats laying mines in the Strait of Hormuz and missile sites in Bandar Abbas, right? Per a CENTCOM spokesperson, a source close to Iran's Galibaf says that Iran's decisive response is now underway and that the deal is off with the United States of America. Once again, Bibi Netanyahu and these guys get exactly what they want. Right back at war again, man. Let's look through the article right here and see what they're talking about online as they talk about this. So it says U.S. targets Iranian missile launch sites and boats in self-defense strikes. They call it self-defense, but how is it self-defense when you hit somebody else? It says the United States military conducted self-defense strikes targeting Iranian missile launch sites and boats around the Strait of Hormuz today, according to the U.S. Central Command, amid a ceasefire, ongoing negotiations to end the war. Earlier, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the U.S. and Iran were working towards a memorandum of understanding, but disputes over language concerning Iran's nuclear program and lifting of sanctions have held up finalization of a deal to end the war, according to U.S. officials. Meanwhile, Israel is preparing to expand its operations in Lebanon in the near future, and Israeli source said, adding that the moves are being coordinated with the United States. They're getting ready to go back full force, you guys. This is absolutely demonic. This is devilish type of things. Bibi Netanyahu, in my opinion, never wanted to end this stuff. Donald Trump, absolute demon. These guys are liars. Donald Trump said that when they went in there at first, they destroyed all of the uranium and stuff. When they did the first strike, not even when they went to war, when they did the first strike on the site, he said it was completely destroyed. That was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie. So he's still saying, "Oh, we need to do. They can't never have it." No, you're trying to wipe them out. Let's just tell the truth, man. These people are absolutely disgusting, disgraceful, and now there are new strikes that are going on right now. You got to smash the like button as y'all come on in here. Salute to everybody that's tapped into this building. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It is absolute diabolical type of work going on around here, and this is just sad situation, man. Donald Trump lied and said that they were almost close to a deal. Iran says, no, that's not true. How are we almost close to a deal? That's false. We're not talking about giving up our uranium. Donald Trump lies to the United States of America so that he can move the needle on and manipulate the stock and everything like that, so people don't panic, knowing that if he says, "Oh, the war will end," the stock will shoot up, the stock market will shoot up, but it doesn't work no more. Everybody, some reason they still go for that shit, and it's a lie, right? And then as soon as they find out it's fake, it goes back down. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, this is what y'all voted for. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, and these fools to go do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely disgraceful. It's gonna get nasty, man. It's gonna get super diabolical now, man. Donald Trump, this is the foolishness he has going on. Diabolical work. To see this type of stuff going on, man, at this level, you will think that, man, it's never going to be peace again. This is all because of Donald J. Trump, period. He is a very, very, very sick and disturbed man. And there ain't no other questions about it. There is no other questions about it. Donald Trump has serious issues. And now the United States of America is back at war because of him in Israel. Right back at war. And they're talking about, oh, this is self-defense. What the hell you mean self-defense? This ain't no self-defense. They didn't attack you. This is absolute. And I'm telling you guys this, right? Let's get into this. See what they're talking about. Is this going to play? Let's see what they're talking about, y'all.
For more on Iran's perspective, I'm joined by Hassan Ahmadian, who's an associate professor of Middle Eastern Studies at the University of Tehran. He's joining us from Doha. Welcome back to our program.
Thank you, Christian. Good to be with you.
So what do you think is the actual status of this MOU? What's inside it? Can you sort of break it down? What are you hearing from where you are?
I think it has, the main issues that both the Iranians and the Americans were interested in, but the priorities for the Iranians were different than those of the United States, mainly ending the war. The Iranians call these negotiations for ending the war. Because they see, as per international law as well, the blockade as an act of war that needs to stop. And it seems that in this memorandum, there's unfreezing of part of Iran's frozen asset and also the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. That was carved out with mediators being in Tehran with the help of mediators that are the Pakistanis and the Qataris. And then it went to the United States, and we heard very positive tone on the part of the President of the United States. Only after he talked to Bibi Netanyahu, he changed his mind. He spoke about, the talks in Tehran are suggesting that they have a problem with ending the war being regional. That is, the Israelis need to have a free hand in attacking whomever they see fit or they feel the need for. Whereas for the Iranians, ending the war means stopping the bloodshed across the region. Also important is that...
Yeah, what he's saying is this, and he's got a point. He's saying, look, Donald Trump and them, they want Iran just to stop defending themselves, everything. But you want to let Israel and Bibi Netanyahu and everybody do what the hell they want to do. This is the same thing about defense. Shouldn't every country equally be able to defend themselves? Think about this. Every country should be able to defend themselves equally. Every country. I don't think it's right you tell one country you can't have what another country has. What do you mean? Some people might think Donald Trump is insane. I do. I think he's clearly insane. And I think he has serious problems. I think he's a stone cold liar. I think he's ducking the Epstein files. Right? And I think we're in this whole situation because of that. And it's absolutely disgusting that you got to drag all of the people from all sides, the citizens, the people who ain't even at war, back in this situation because of y'all foolishness. Point blank, period. Now we're back at war. It's back to war now. Think about this now. We back at war now. They couldn't even calm down. Donald Trump, these people couldn't even calm down for 3 weeks. And right back at war. They attacked them people. Right? There was no Strait of Hormuz problem before Donald Trump came along and tore up the deal. Now you got a whole new problem with the Strait of Hormuz. This is all on Donald Trump's plate. Him and Bibi Netanyahu create this whole issue. Absolutely disgusting, diabolical work, man. For some reason, people don't want peace. They don't want a good economy. They want everything to go straight to hell. This is the problem. This is the problem. And this is Donald Trump. This is your president who sat up there and said, no more wars. Who sat up there and said, hey, man, Barack Obama's going to get us in a war with Iran for political purposes. He's not going to be able to make a deal. I'm the deal maker. I can make the deal. I'm the no war president. This is what Donald Trump told all his followers. They don't care. You know why they don't care? Because they don't have morals and ethics. You got to look at these people. They don't hold anything accountable. That's what I told y'all. All these politicians are straight stone cold liars. All of them. Sit there and lie right to your face. Lie right to your face. And people will still go along. You know why? Because they're fanboys. And they have a thing called fanboyism. Right? So when you bow down to people that you put in a greater position than yourself. Right? Almost like godlike figures. That's why Donald Trump can post the foolishness he posts, say the things he say, do the sacrilegious stuff he does. Right? And people still stand beside him. And they know they wrong. And it's the same way all the way across the board. This is why I told y'all. They need to eliminate the two-party system. They playing with people right in front of all American citizen people faces. Democrats and Republicans. They playing in the people faces. And until everybody figure this out, guess what? It's going to be more the same going forward. It's going to be more the same. I told you guys, the Democrats and the Republicans ain't number two gangs, just like the Crips and Bloods. They red and blue. They just ain't in the streets. They're not in the streets with it, with bandanas on, waving a flag. They in the corporate offices repping them colors. Right? And they're more powerful than any of these cats on the street could ever be. But guess what? Minimal of them are going to prison, but most of the guys that's on the street end up in jail or dead. And they trick people into this mindset, to this mentality. And now they took y'all right back to war. This is Donald Trump. Right. And Iran has come out and says, deal is off. There ain't no deal. We ain't now, it definitely ain't no deal. And guess what's going to happen? Put more troops' lives in danger. More taxpayers' money. More people put in dangerous situations now. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. This ain't going to do nothing but up the ante of danger and foolishness around the world. And this is what Donald Trump has created. And I guarantee you, them Persian Gulf countries that's getting hammered by Iran because they're right there on the coast, I guarantee you they sick of Donald Trump right now. Because they're the ones that pay for it. Because they're the ones that's in range. They're the ones that's in range. Right? Absolutely disgusting work, man. Absolutely disgusting work. And to the person who said Kamala's looking real good, she ain't nothing but the same. Got girls up there twerking on the stage for votes. She's a demon as well. They all demons. Period. I said it before. Eliminate the two-party system. She ain't nothing but a puppet as well. She gonna do what them people tell her to do. Simple as that. You had all them young ladies and young people that's watching that and that was at that event, and you gonna have that girl up there twerking and shaking ass on stage at a political event. This is what the world has come to. Make it make sense. I told you, they all full of shit. Every last one of them across the board. And until they eliminate that two-party system, you're going to have the same type of situations going on. Just different forms of it. I'm telling y'all this. Absolutely disgraceful. Now you back at war. Now guess what? Gas prices gonna go up even more. And see, the American people, they're not really gonna feel it until it really, really hits them. See, the American people, they only feel shit when it hits your pockets or when it hits your loved ones or yourself personally. See, that's when they really try to feel this type of shit, man. See what I'm saying? Y'all they're trying to avoid this shit right here as much as possible. Absolutely disgusting, diabolical, disgraceful work. And y'all see it right here in front of y'all face. No question about it. No question about it. Right? Telling y'all what's up, man. And people out here going for this shit hook, line, and sinker. It's a disgrace. And now Donald Trump don't got the entire country back in a war again. The war is back on again. They don't say it now that the ceasefire is off. They say the ceasefire is off. They say that's all. Oh, the ceasefire? Oh, yeah, that's off. They're saying that right now that the ceasefire is off officially. Off. Let's see what they're talking about over here on the BBC. Hold on. Let's go over here to the BBC, you guys. Hold on. We got to go to the BBC. Hold on 1 second. Take y'all to the BBC. See what they're talking about. Look at this. This on the BBC website right here, y'all. Here we go, right here. Right here on the BBC. Y'all see this? U.S. military launches new strikes on targets in southern Iran. U.S. Central Command says. War back on, man. Come on, bro. And this is Donald J. Trump, man. This is the current president of the United States of America, and Bibi Netanyahu and them in a foolishness, right? It makes you feel like they never wanted this shit to be over with. The U.S. military says it's launched new strikes in southern Iran, targeting Iranian missile sites and boats attempting to place mines. The U.S. Central Command said in a statement the strikes were taken in self-defense. How is it self-defense? They didn't strike you. How is it self-defense? It's actually their land. How is it self-defense if it's their land? They didn't strike you. They can do whatever they want to do in their land. Just like the United States can do what they want to do in their waters. Think about this. In the United States waters, they can do what they want to do in their waters. So why can't other countries do what they want to do in their waters? Make it make sense. Donald Trump caused this situation. And Bibi Netanyahu. And I'm telling y'all what's going to happen next. He's going to start going back to attacking Lebanon again. These people are warmongers, crash dummies. These are the people y'all got old geezers running the country. And what they're doing, they're leaving their problems for the next generation of people to deal with for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Think about what I just said to y'all. So now, when y'all see this, and I'm telling y'all this, when y'all see all y'all prices go up again, Donald Trump's approval rating is already shot. At this point, he probably don't even care. Because he only care about himself anyways. His approval rating is done. Now, after this, you watch. Gas prices going to go up even more. Now, see, when these people see gas prices at $6 a gallon, that's when they're going to really start getting mad. That's when they really going to start getting mad. Now, and Donald Trump told y'all, hey, man, these people ain't capable of doing it. We took out all their capabilities. If that's the case, why are they still putting up a defense? You got to ask yourself these real questions. If what Donald Trump was saying was true the whole time, how is these people still able to pull up a defense? Ask yourself that question. It would be diabolical to think that they could still put up a defense if all the stuff Donald Trump was saying about how they destroyed this and destroyed was true. Oh, they have no air. They have no air defense. They don't have this. They don't have Navy defense. They don't have this. So how in the hell are they still out here standing on whatever they standing on? Think about what I'm saying to y'all. They got the whole country got to deal with this type of shit now. You can't even think about peace with this fool. can't. And you don't see Donald Trump again. You don't see him running this shit on China. You don't see him running this on North Korea. You don't see him running this on Russia. He don't run that on none of them countries because he already know they all have capabilities to strike the United States of America. He don't want that smoke. He'll go pick on a country that he know can't strike the United States from where they at. I'm telling y'all this. Telling y'all this. Straight like that. He knows it makes him look bad. He don't at this point, he don't care. He knows there's no resurrection at this point. There's none. He knows he can't get a deal. He knows he won't get a deal. He's been lying to the American people, telling y'all, I'm gonna get a deal. He ain't getting no deal with them people. Them people ain't finna deal with you, man. You don't wiped all their people out and bragged about it, bro. They going eye for eye. That's how they rolling. So all this Donald Trump telling y'all, I can get a deal. You can't get shit, bro. People ain't gonna just let you. Everybody not gonna let you just come bully them, man. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. And Iran has 90 million citizens. You're not just going in there taking over the whole country. That's the thing. He don't even got a plan. You're not finna just go in Iran and overtake the entire country. That's not happening. They got 90 million citizens. These people are insane. You don't even have enough troops to go over there. They're arming citizens over there to be prepared for whatever. You're not just going over there and taking that over. It's not happening. You go if you do go over there and put ground troops over there, man. And what Donald Trump is doing by taking out all the leadership, he's causing a whole new problem because now you're allowing it so that a pocket of more devious, demonic people than you could ever think of or imagine in your brain can go and try and take over and occupy that space. Why? Because your dumb ass went over there playing with them people and trying to take out everybody they got. Think about what I just said to y'all. So again, y'all ain't gonna see these people, everyday people, they not gonna care until they start seeing $6 a gallon for gas. Then they're gonna say, man, this is some bull job, man. How is this $6 a gallon, man? This is some BS. Yeah, it's Donald Trump's fault. He don't went over here messing with these people and forgot how powerful they are and what they control. Right? Which is world oil flow. Think about this. And Donald Trump wonder why a lot of other countries don't like him. Y'all wonder why people don't like America, the United States, and Americans. Because of the type of stuff like this. They see the hypocrisy. Right? These guys talking about, hey, took it there over there chanting. Bro, listen, if somebody came over there attacking you for no reason, and I told you, this goes all the way back to the 1950s, when Iran was a democratic country, elected country. They had democracy, right? Where they voted for a leader. It wasn't no dictatorship. They had exactly what the United States of America preached. Guess what? The United States did not like the leader they had. So what did they do? A coup d'etat. They went in there and overthrew the leader. They didn't like the leader that they voted for, square and fair. That's not how the life's supposed to go. So when they did that, that's how the whole beef started. But the news, the people won't tell y'all this. They'll hide these truths from y'all and tell you lies. And that's exactly what they do. And then have y'all over here talking, hey man, why do they hate us? Go do your history. And don't do the Donald Trump, do your real history. Right? But I told you, y'all gonna see these Americans, they're gonna blow this shit off until something super, super major happen, which God forbids. I pray it don't. Or till gas is $6-7 a gallon and they can't afford it, they done lost their damn mind. You watch, and the economy collapse effing with Donald Trump. The man went bankrupt multiple times in his own life. I don't understand why people believe in this guy, man. Straight up, bro. Donald Trump was handed everything from his daddy. He wasn't no dude that came in here with nothing that went and go get it. He wasn't that. He was a part of the system. He's in all those pictures with Bill and Hillary and all those other people he disgraces and talks shit about. He was in the pictures with all of them, at the parties with all of them. He can't even act like he's an outsider. He's only an outsider to dummies. Think about that. He's only an outsider to dummies that believe that bullshit, that bull jive. Because if you go look at the pictures, the videos, the photos, he was right there with all these guys. He was right there with all of them. So when he tells y'all, oh, I come to drain the swamp, man, you are the swamp. You, Clinton, Biden, Bush, the list goes on. Obama, y'all are the swamp. Straight up. They want to tell y'all, lie to the people and tell the people something else. And smash the like button as y'all come in here, man. Y'all need to be looking at this stuff, man. Don't ignore this stuff. This stuff is very important. I'm telling you this. Y'all are going to see. People aren't understanding how real this shit is right now. It's real in the field right now, man. It's real in the field right now, man. So when they come back and they strike back, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. Because that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go hit. Right? I guarantee you, within the next couple hours, the Persian Gulf, those countries are going to hit hard again from Iran. Watch. Y'all finna see. And the worst thing Donald Trump can do is try and send ground troops. Man, if he lose all those lives over there, I'm telling you right now, man. Y'all don't know the anger of the American people is going to be on that fool. Because that's his only choice. His only option is going to be to send in ground. He's going to get so frustrated, that's all he's going to be able to do. Because missiles can only do but so much. It's not going to be able to control the tempo on the ground. And when you send them ground troops in there, that's when the real problem's going to happen. Because you play on their home field. And that mountainous terrain and all that stuff like that, that they don't know none of those back doors. And you sending them, boy, you sending everybody's except for yours. Notice Barron Trump ain't nowhere to be found. Why he ain't going over there? Yeah, these are questions y'all gotta ask yourselves. Since these people are so hungry for war, don't you think they'll send their own over there? Don't y'all believe that? Huh? Y'all should believe that, right? They're so hungry for war. These are the circumstances and the situations. It's diabolical what's going on. All you gotta do is just watch. It's right here in front of everybody's face. So they'll give y'all something to throw you off. Right? This is what they'll do. Right? Telling you guys this, man. Telling y'all this. I don't think you guys really understand the situation. Right? Think about what I said to y'all. Right? It's crazy, man. You got all kind of stuff going on. I got a video that's going viral on X right now. Guy walks up to a veteran, snatches off his badge and says, "Your valor has been stolen." So then, and this dude, he's in a wheelchair and he's handicapped and a veteran, black guy. So he says, "Oh, what?" So he goes to, defend himself. And what does the other dude do? Pulls out a blicky and shoots him. Right then, that has done almost 5 million views on my X. If y'all not subscribed to my X, go follow me on X. Right there at the bottom of the screen, at Ticket TV 1. You guys will see the X. It's right there in the description box of this video. I'll put a link in the comment section. This is the type of stuff that's going on. This is the type of stuff that's going on. right? And I told you guys, with all the people that go over there, man, the people put their whole lives on the line, and look how they treat the veterans, bro. Look at it. I'll be honest with you. You do all this, you go through all this, and they tell you you're supposed to be patriotic. But as soon as you need some assistance, and they ain't there to help you like they supposed to. They give you a hat, give you a badge, say you a veteran, and send your ass on your way. And then when you pass away, they put a flag over your coffin, bury you, and say great service. That's it. Where's the security for their family, for their kids, for their loved ones? Right? Where's the insurance? The life insurance. That's supposed to show love to their immediate family when they check out of here. But y'all be praising this bull job that they got going on. And then they're taking us into a whole new war situation where we thought, okay, you know what? Let it calm down. Here we go again. And people buy this stuff, man. It's sad to me, man. The state we're in is disgusting. And I told y'all, it ain't just Trump. It's every last one of these scumbags. All the way across the board. Imagine grown folks that can't get along for nothing. That's how I look at it. A bunch of 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old men and women arguing about shit every day. Then that trickles down to the citizens. Then you got people online sitting up here arguing like little hoes about Democrats and Republicans. Hey, man, the Republicans. Hey, man, the Democrats. Man, you're a grown fool. And this is that. And this is the playbook that they run to. At the top. Oh, hey, man, you see the Democrats, man. Oh, you see the Republicans, man. All dummies. They don't play. They got y'all on a string like puppets. I tell y'all this. They got you on a string like puppets. You don't hear none of them say, hey, man, I just want to represent what's right. They always picking a side. But then they hate the gangs on the regular street. But they doing the same type of gang stuff. They just got suits on. Smash the like button, share the video. They got suits on. I'm not lying to you. Y'all are going to see. Watch how people lose their mind when gas prices go to $6 a gallon. Watch what I tell you. People are going to lose their minds. I'm guaranteeing y'all this shit. On everything I love. This is what happens when you go to war. Remember the last time they went to war? Remember what it did to the economy? Y'all think this stuff is a game? It's not a game, man. This shit ain't no game, bro. People tired of this stuff, man. You got, at some point in time, people need to mature and be grown adults, man. The hell is you 70, 80 years old and you can't conduct yourself like a grown effing adult? But you're supposed to be a leader. And this goes all the way across the board, man. And that's why you have civil unrest in the country. That's why you have all of this stuff going on. People acting like a fool. People out of their mind. And y'all see it. Diabolical work. Diabolical work. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Real talk, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Let's get over 1,000 likes, man. If y'all ain't hit it, man. You know what I'm saying? People need to get their act together, man. Real talk, man. Don't nobody want to be going through this war type of shit no more, man. People, this shit is played out, man. Real talk. Don't y'all understand that in the end, the only thing that happens is people die? Don't y'all understand this? In the end, people die. That's it. That's the only thing that comes from war. And prices so high, people can't afford them. And then what happens when people can't afford stuff? They start robbing and killing, stealing from people to try to make ends meet. Think about what I'm saying. The economy gets out of control. People lose jobs. They're unemployed. Civil unrest. Use your brains, man. People got to be smarter than this, bro. They got to be smarter than this, man. Right? You think that people in the United States want to deal with the same stuff they got to deal with in Israel? They have to deal with actual missiles hitting their country all the time. Don't nobody want to hear no sirens going off with missiles incoming? Who wants to live like that? Leave us out of that shit. They so used to that, it's insane. They have normalized that. You wake up tomorrow, your house might not even be there. Your apartment may be gone. Meanwhile, the leaders, they huddled up somewhere, hidden somewhere in a safe house. And their whole family is hid in a safe house somewhere. But you got to be out here on the streets. You got to deal with the repercussion. They can go get on a plane and fly around indefinitely and get refueled in the air. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the podcast. I put new videos up on the podcast. I got more coming up tonight. I put new videos up yesterday. I got more coming up tonight. If y'all didn't do it, the link is in the description box, and I'm gonna pin another one in the comments. Make sure y'all. Matter of fact, that's one of the links right there in the comments. But I'm gonna pin one in the comment section. It says patreon.com/StickyTV. Yeah, y'all go on over there and check out the new content I put over there. I got more coming. Over there, I'm gonna say it for real. I'm gonna say it for real.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.